Let me tell you of a secret that is old but well guarded, spoken of in hushed tones and only to the adepts who have earned the right to unlock its secrets. It is known by many names, but in this instance, we will refer to it by its exoteric name. It is called Alpha Draft. If you hunger, it will satisfy you. If you are unclean, it will cleanse you. If you need to go somewhere, it will transport you. If you seek answers, it will answer your questions. It is all things to all men. It is the universal panacea. Oh, fuck, wait, no, I'm thinking of the Philosopher's Stone. Actually, Alpha Draft is a fantasy esports service. Yo, Alpha Draft, that's the home of the game. For fantasy esports, they're the premier name. Get your Skrilla up. If your skills are ill enough, if you want to play fantasy esports, do so at alphadraft.com. If you want to. I didn't say you had to. I didn't have an AK to your dome blowing, popping off in your face. Alpha Draft is not your grandma who's there to hug you, kiss you, tell you everything's okay. Alpha Draft's not your mom, ready to tell you you can take on the world, you can conquer your dreams. Alpha Draft is not your dad, here to provide an example for you, help guide you through life. Alpha Draft is reality. Cold, hard, uncaring reality where stats and the what tangible manifestation of objects within the known universe is all that matters. But at the same time, Alpha Draft is about fantasy, and in the fantasy realm you can pick the players you want to play in the team that you want on specific tournament days. Could be Face It Online League, ESL, ESEA Online League, could be lands like DreamHack Winter, could be upcoming ESL Pro League tournaments. You pick the team you want, you pick the players you want. You can put people like Kenny S along with someone like Crims, along with someone like, I don't know, Adren, if you're a fucking sadist, I guess. Point is, it's a fantasy esports service where you can play, you can win money if you're good. If you're a fucking pussy, if you can't handle like, oh, I might lose, then get the fuck up my face, get off the service, or man up, learn to take losing, learn how to win, get Skrilla, like I've done in my life. I'm going to be your dad, leading the way and guiding you through these videos. Alpha Draft, it's a way of life, but it's not your family, so fuck up. Now then, Christmas is coming. It's the season of giving. So give yourself the best gift of all, Skrilla. Count them Benjamins along with Father Christmas. Stack dead presidents with Saint Nick. You can do it all at Alpha Draft. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. If you want to have a little fun, laugh some steam, relax, ensuring you don't become homicidally enraged, hear voices, attempt to stalk and kill your loved ones, perhaps you'd like to play fantasy esports at Alpha Draft. Now then, thinking about those teams in that league, if you're a renegade, well, I know somewhere you could snatch up some cash. If you use your mouse for sport, I know where you can play and win money using that mouse. If you use your intuition, which might at times seem counter-logic, here's a place where even a crazy pick could work out for you. You could take your sense for what will happen and turn her into money by playing at Alpha Draft. There's no rush, but while I still exist in this incarnation, I thought I'd be sneaky and tell you about Alpha Draft, a fantasy esports service where you can play all different types of esports game, you can play all different types of contest. Also, Monte Cristo and I play there, so you never know. You might meet ears in a contest, and with the high amount of money to be won, you could win thousands and possibly end up on Cloud9. Not the actual team, I meant that as like a figurative place that people talk about in phraseology. If not, I just pray you don't get your balls slammed in. Now, I'll tell you what, if that sounded horrible, if that sounded like a world you wouldn't want to live in, well, you know what? I bet you would like I would, to live in an esports world where when you play, you can play for fun, you can win money, there's not the stress of the coach breathing down your neck, there's not the pressure of all the fans looking. Why not play at Alpha Draft? You can play fantasy esports there, and alphadraft.com, they have League of Legends, CSGO, Dota 2, Smite, all different competitions. They have fun ones that are for free, they have ones that are for very little money, they have ones that have decent amounts of money, they have ones that are for $1,000 if you want to go crazy and play head-to-head with some baller-esque fuck like me for $1,000. And not actually me, I would never play for $1,000. I'd just get the $1,000, spend that Skrilla, but I would never blow it because I need that Skrilla, you see. I play like the $5 ones, the $1 ones, and it's fun, it's fast, it's fun, it's got dominion over the entire fantasy esports domain. It's Alpha Draft. That's the end. Press the stop button.
Anally right again. Duncan, honestly, bro, I love you, man. You gotta You got to see a fucking therapist or something. It's time. Take some of that sick Skrilla, go and lie on a couch and talk to the fucking doctor, man. Because like, this is too much. There's just too much bumming.
The thing is, though, if I went to the therapist, he'd be like, "Tell me about your childhood." I'd be like, "Well, it was very difficult. We didn't have a lot of money back then. You know, I used to try and do my best in school, but I wasn't getting much results from it. But you know where I can get a lot of money from now, and things are quite easy. Alpha Draft. Have you ever played there, mate? You know anything about fantasy esports? Yeah,
it's
seamless. I'm too good at it. I'm seamless.
This therapy session was brought to you by Alpha Draft.